What's going on, Master Duel fans? James here again with the new updated Master Duel patch in terms of the replay features. This happens to be one of them. Obviously, you guys see or notice at the time this happens, originally these were supposed to showcase the replays as of the past week ago or more so, but I decided to hold off the replays from the past few days as I wanted to do some self-care and all, none whatsoever, to make sure I am mentally focused, back in good shape, and many more to some degree. And of course, with the updated changes, you can see what decks that your opponent plays, the coin toss, choosing to go first or second, and many more to some degree. And based off from the results, in terms of the replays, 7 replays total, as you can see from the top right corner, of course. And then as for the coin tosses, okay, so there was 4 heads, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 tails. And not to mention, in terms of the flip coin of heads, all of which chosen to go first. And then for tails, 2 of those times that I am forced to go second, and then the coin toss of tails is the one time forcing me to go first. As you can guys see, based off from the decks that my opponent plays. So for the first one, U-Bell with a hint of Click and Echo. So when it comes to Click and Echo, this is going to be the random tech talk in the future. Level 2, Water Sea Serpent, for some reason a Sea Serpent, 300 attack, 2100 defense. Can't be used as any kind of material, fusion, synchro, or XZ, simple. To get around that thing, Link Summon is the clause. Cannot be attributed while face up in the monster zone. If it's sent to the graveyard just because of a Link Summon, special summon this in defense to the opponent's field of the player that Link summoned. Twice per turn from that Link Summon effect. While this card that was summoned by its effect is in a monster zone, you must keep your hand revealed. Oh, this is basically hand information, and because of hand information, you get to see what you or your opponent's deck is playing, to see what they're up to, so that you get to make the moves accordingly. So, of course, U-Bell with a side of Click and Echo. And then the rest of the decks, as you see, you got Tenpai Dragon, Horus, Egyptian God Slifer, Kashtira, based off from the Theosis, Stun, Bestial, and Branded. Nevertheless, showcasing time for you guys. Oh, and I get to see my deck list too. Awesome. So let's just say for these certain replay setups at the time recording that this video is getting posted, ghouls, goblins, and ghosts from all over the underworld. Happy Halloween to everyone, and may we all feast, well, most cases in evil eye, spill tons of blood, and proceed to do massive damage in any shape or form. With this hand, mega consistent. Unleashed, toss out 2, getting Celine. Gorgonio, banish. Discard Celine, getting Confrontation. Pareidolia for Sergio. Prosperity. Call by the Grave. Evil Eye of Gorgonio. Cato Blepas. Basilius. Sergio. Evil Eye, defeat. Grabbing Call by the Grave, just in case. Normal Serziel, get the defeat. Celine, spill blood, reset button, hook it up. Cato Blepas, there's Maxi. And good thing we picked up Call by the Grave, all from Prosperity. Cato Blepas. Ooh, will protect nothing from the Gamma. And set 4. And based off from this whole entire board, in terms of the meta killer, target one special summon monster your opponent controls, kill it. Spell Trap card, aka Spell Trap, negate the activation. Evil Eye of Celine exists. Don't ever try to stop me. The activation of this card and effects cannot be negated. Mesmerism, it's basically Snatch Steal. While Evil Eye of Celine exists, the stolen monster also treated as an Evil Eye monster. Defeat, it's compulsory evacuation device ×2 since Celine exists. And then Evil Eye Confrontation, it's MST. And then since Evil Eye of Celine exists, the destroyed spell trap ends up banished instead of going to the graveyard. And of course, Pareidolia, every time not every time, excuse me. Once, while Celine exists, while my Evil Eye is being attacked, opponent takes the battle damage as if I am receiving the same amount. And then you Bell players scoop. And this next matchup with this hand, solid. Pareidolia, Ash, Call by, there's the Droll. Let me take a look. 2 hand traps and a starter / consistency. So Ash, Bell, Pot of Prosperity. Shuffle away the Prosperity. Ash and Bell in hand. Game state simplified. Are you suggesting that since I happen to shuffle away the opponent's Prosperity, Opponent exchange the top deck into Sangen Kaiman. Oh boy. Getting the Paidra. Normal Paidra. Affected trigger. Strike it down with Solemn Strike. And pass. Normal Surziel. Surziel receives nothing due to Ash Blossom. 1600. Set 1 and pass. There's the Sangen summoning. Gets the Genroku. And of course, with the ditching of Ghost Bell, everything is now known to the public. Genroku, Tribute for Chandra, Chalice the Chandra. Chandra attempt, you're under Chalice. There's the Celine. Hook it up to Surziel. Kato Blepas, protect Celine. Surziel kill off Chandra off from its ability. And then 2100 direct. Surziel kill off one of my own cards, being Kato Blepas. Sangen summoning. Getting the Fadra. Discarding the Imperm. Fadra for Genroku. Genroku for Chandra. Fadra over Surziel. Chandra. Specialing Paidra. And then Paidra straight up set the Sangen Kaiman. 2 attacks. Quick Sync. Into Bident. Bident. Target Chandra. Surziel kill off Paidra. Paidra Quick Sync. Whoa! Glossed out! Sangenpai. Wow! Bident, bring back Chandra. That's 3 attacks. Bident, Kato Blepas protect. Take the 1100. Bident goes back to grave and pass. Surziel, Sangen Kaiman, getting the Fadra, kill off Pareidolia. Pareidolia for Kato Blepas. Pareidolia for Surziel. Normal summon a second copy of Surziel, getting Confrontation. Confrontation. Kill and banish Sangen summoning. Surziel kill off Sangenpai. The equipped Surziel lethal. This next matchup with this hand, it's something. Walls of the Imperial Tomb, aka King Sarcophagus, while it's in the field zone. Most cases, Horus. Getting the Mseti, play something back, Mseti and Happy, getting the King Sark. Draw 1, King Sark, a 1. The opponent is not playing Slifer the Sky Dragon. Holy smokes. I mean, such nuisance of an Egyptian god. Duamatef, Imseti, Zombie Vampire, and based off from those mills, Ash, Surziel, and 6 spells. So most cases, it's either Ash or Surziel being reborn off from Zombie Vampire. Most cases, Surziel is the way to go. Happy. Did my opponent just card destructed me? I had the perfect game plan out of this hand, but apparently it's not gonna work. The revived Sky God was the only thing from my opponent's hand, and then with this new hand now, still works for me. Too much fodder in the graveyard. King Sark, there's the Slifer, and Quebesanuith, the revived Sky God. Top deck's Monster Reborn. SP Little Knight on turn 1. Also, by any chance about SP, no extra deck material for it. Okay. Awakening. For Kato Blepus, Special Basilius, toss out Celine. To the graveyard both go. For Dark. Dark. For Imseti. Reemergence. For 1 token. Locked into Fiends. Nightmare Phoenix. Discard defeat, kill off the King Sark. Happy, return the 2 cards to support Slifer. Talents, SP, Imseti and Happy. Take the Zombie Vampire. And based off from the 4 mills, double Slifer the Sky Dragon doesn't count. So it's either Surziel or Basiltris. So most cases, it's definitely Basiltris because its effects were never used anyway. And on top of that, no real normal summon, which is Surziel getting unleashed, toss out the 2, getting Gorgonio, Kato Blepus, Gorgon, unleashed, hook it up with Evil Eye of Selene, negate the SP as I spill some blood. Basiltris come back, Kato Blepus protect, Melody, Exige Shoken, have itself attack twice, Gorgonio, on Surziel, Surziel kill off SP, and this is all lethal. Where is your so-called manifested Egyptian god now? And of course, versus Kashtira. Planet Pathfinder to start. Imperm the Pathfinder. And 1 set. Pareidolia. There's the Ash. Call by. Getting Surzeal, of course. And the funny thing is, I was going to play talents to take a look at the hand just so that my opponent knows what their hand is, so I can play the game accordingly to my own moves. And then Cash Tira Scoot. Onwards to stun. This next matchup with this hand, we got a lot of fixing to do. Unleashed, toss out the 2 for Celine, normal Basilicus, special Catoblepus, Gorgonio Hook, Celine Hook. Make the Gorgon real fast. Gorgonio, discard Celine, getting Pareidolia. Pareidolia for Medusa this time. Celine, spill some blood. Reset button, hook it up to Gorgon. Basilicus, come back, and 1 set. Prosperity for 6. Oh boy. Vanity's Fiend. Barrier Statue of the Drought. Drowning Mirror Force. Still stinks about non-target removal. Pot of Duality. Moonmirror Shield, if we get to it. There we go. Pot of Duality, Moonmirror Shield, and then Mirror Force. Vanity's Fiend, Barrier Statue at the Drought, Drowning Mirror Force, Pot of Duality, Moonmirror Shield, Mirror Force. Opponent takes Moonmirror Shield. Time Tearing Morganite. Basilicus to Quick Link. Surzeal making his grand appearance. Unleashed, banish, put back the Celine on Surzeal. Surzeal kill off Scrap Iron Scarecrow. Surzeal kill off Attack Guidance Armor. Hard once as a normal trap. When a monster declares an attack, activate one of those. Either kill the attacking monster, otherwise, target one monster on either field that isn't the attacking monster, change the attack target to it, and perform damage count. And at this rate, Surzeal will start eliminating opponents' cards one by one with the Aya. Special Basilicus toss out Gorgonio. Normal Medusa. Medusa bring back Gorgonio. Hook it up. Medusa and Surzeal lethal. Such feeble resistance to stun. And the next matchup with this hand, definitely fixing to do. Unleash, toss out the 2. See, folks, this is clearly the biggest mistake ever, because anytime Unleashed is going to send stuff as cost, as a side note, please stop Ash Blossoming the Unleash, because most players are going to get punished hardcore to the max. Gorgonio, banish, discard Awakening for Pareidolia, Pareidolia for Surzeal, Surzeal getting Selene, hook it up, Kato Blepus, protecting the Selene, and 2 set. And such a standalone board, we got Retribution and Confrontation, as well as the meta killer of Surzeal. Normal Centurion Primera getting the field spell. Field spell. Confrontation to make sure that it doesn't stick. Emblema Oath, placing Chudea in the back row. Chudea, free special. Surzeal, kill off Chudea. Centurion Bastille. Discard Lubellion for Magnamut. Magnamut, banish Chudea. Free Dragon. Tribute to Magnamut for Lubellion. And Lubellion placing Branded Regain. Sink into Auxila. Auxila for the second stand-up. Second stand-up, well, never going to happen for Retribution. Prosperity. Chudea. Gargoyle the second. Effect Veiler. There's the third stand-up. MF6. Imperm. So when it comes to the Pot of Prosperity, you have Chudea, Gargoyle the second, Effect Veiler, the third stand-up Centurion, MF6, and then Imperm. Card of choice, the third and final copy of stand-up. Stand-up Centurion, it resolves this time. Discard Primera to place Gargoyle second, extend itself, Auxila over Kato Blepus, Magnamut for Druid Worm. Auxila to the back row it goes. Surzeal kill off one of my own cards. Re-emergence. Primera. Primera search. Stand up as chain 3. Surzeal. Target the tuner. Kill it. To make sure stand up resolves without effect. Primera getting Chudea. Awakening for Basilius. Basilius. Toss out Selene. Surzeal reemerges once again. Unleash. Hook it up with Selene. Over Gargoyle the second by the lane 3. And then Surzeal over Auxila. Lane 3, kill off Branded Regain. Druid Worm. Banish Basilius. Lane 3, kill off the field spell. Surzeal, kill off Druid Worm. Double Celine, spill blood. Kill off one of the copies of Celine. Normal Trudea. Put it back, and Primera in the back row as well. Primera to extend. Primera for Wake Up Centurion. Wake Up. Make it a level 8. Wake Up. Toss out MF6. Another Auxilla. Auxilla 4. I believe that was the counter trap. True Awakening. And 2 set. Auxilla. Bring back Primera to the back row. Celine. Spill blood. Primera. Primera. Searching Phalanx. Normal Serziel for Gorgonio. Trudea, bring it back. Gorgonio, hooked up. Link 3 over Auxilla. Serziel over Trudea. MF6, saving Trudea to the back row. And pass. Primera getting Trudea. Trudea. Set 1 back row. Serziel kill off Primera. Kill off the set Celine. MF6 saving Trudea. Phalanx. There goes the Mega Buff. Serziel one-shots the remaining damage. And last but not least, aside from immediate shotgun of Maxi, of course, with this hand, we're onto something. And I'm actually saving Called by the Grave for something else. Pareidolia getting Serziel. Serziel getting Unleashed. Unleashed, toss out 2 for Celine. Gorgonio, banish, discard Celine for Retribution. Celine, spill blood to reset, hook it up, and set 4. Fusion deployment. Reveal Mirror J for Albaz. Albaz discarding fusion deployment. Serziel kill off Albaz. Albion, let's see. Honestly, I chose not to Solemn Strike it, so go ahead. Toss out Opening. Top deck Saluber. Switches to Solemn Strike. Cartesia. And down goes Branded. Happy Halloween to all of my ghouls, goblins, and ghosts from all over the underworld. This has been James Polk as I am exiting out Hell's Gate of Pareidolia. Happy Halloween to all, and to all a good night.